The boy Jamal is participating in a question and answer game show. Just one more correct answer, he will win the prize. But now he is wondering whether to choose B or D. At that moment, the host surreptitiously signaled him. The answer is B. How will he choose? Jamal has to make a decision to trust the host, or not believe him and choose another answer. Once he chooses wrong, he will lose all his money. The audience below is also waiting for Jamal's choice. He calmed down and thought for a moment, and gave the answer as D. The answer is correct. The whole audience applauds. Only the MC doesn't believe this. According to the rules of the program, if you answer 9 questions correctly, you will win a prize of 20 million rupees. Since the broadcast, the 18-year-old boy lives in the slums. Who could again answer all 8 questions correctly? He even ignored the MC's suggestion to choose the correct answer. Now, Jamal has a prize of 10 million rupees. Just one more correct answer, he will get 20 million rupees. Even thinking about it can make the MC panic, because he's the one responsible for the show. Fortunately, the end of the program rang at that time. Tomorrow night, when the show starts, Jamal will be back. But as soon as he stepped out of the recording room, Jamal was arrested, with the reason of cheating on the TV show. They took Jamal to the police station for questioning. But no matter how he interrogated him, he wouldn't accept it. Jamal always insists that he didn't cheat. They played the program tapes, and asked him one by one. First sentence, who is the main actor in the movie Zanjeer? Jamal lives in the slums. His favorite actor is Bachchan. Once, Bachchan stopped by his neighborhood to film. At that time, Jamal was jokingly locked in the bathroom by his brother Salim. To meet his idol, he jumped into the dung pit to come. Jamal held Bachchan's photo for autograph. In the second sentence, what is written under the national emblem of India? This question even elementary school students know. But Jamal didn't know, he had to use help. Watching here, the police suspects that someone helped him cheat. But they don't know, he hasn't even passed elementary school. So the problem is related to books that he hasn't known about before. Under the arrest of the police, Jamal only asked one question about life. After hearing this, the police stopped talking about this topic. They asked the third question, what does the hero Rama hold in his right hand? The answer to this relates to his biggest loss. Because when he was young, because of the religious conflict in the village, countless innocent people were murdered, including his mother. Witnessing it with his own eyes, the 2 objects that represent religion are bows and arrows. Engraved in my mind. Question 4, who is the author of the song Darshan Dugan's Hayam? It's Surdus. Everything from this song made him remember forever. Losing her mother, Jamal and Salim started to wander. On the way, they met a girl named Latika. A kind man gave them food and shelter. He even taught the children to sing. The song they learn is that song. But he didn't do it with the pure kindness. He wanted these kids go earning money for him. He even destroyed parts of the children's bodies. Jamal found out and ran away with Salim and Latika in a night. After losing Latika, the 2 brothers wandered around in many places, experienced many tricks to make a living, being beaten and cursed countless times. Finally they returned to India to inquire about Latika's whereabouts. He met the blind child who was with him before. Jamal gave the boy $100 and asked for Latika's whereabouts. But the blind boy didn't believe that Jamal had $100. He asked Jamal how to describe the person printed on the $100 note. After describing, the blind boy said the person printed on the bill was Franklin. He missed that, so when the boy answered the 5th question, which president's picture is on the $100 bill? Jamal knows the answer is Franklin. The blind boy even showed him Latika's address. It was difficult for 2 people to find Latika, but the kidnapper was there too. In order to protect Jamal, Salim shot and killed him. The 6th good question is perfectly who made the pistol. The answer is Colt, because he saw Salim's real gun. After killing him, the 2 went with Latika to a hotel. Salim took Latika to meet the leader of that area, and asked to be his subordinate. At this time, the police heard that Jamal was very young, but has gone through many difficulties in life. In question 7, where is the Cambridge Circus located? Jamal replied that it was London. He said, every question is part of his life experience. Since Salim took Latika, they never saw each other again. Jamal went to England alone, doing a lot of work there. To find their whereabouts, Jamal worked as a call center operator. He searched for Salim's name, and called everyone to find his brother. But Salim didn't tell Jamal about Latika's situation. Jamal sneaked up to the villa of Salim's boss. Latika is here. So Salim brought Latika to be the boss's mistress. Jamal found Latika, they promised to go to the train station, and run away. But Salim knew in advance. He locked Latika in the car, and took her away. About the 8th question, actually he didn't know the answer. But the host signaled the answer B to him. Jamal is very smart, so he chose the right to help and left out 2 wrong answers. With only B and D left, Jamal did not hesitate to choose the D. Interrogating him all night, Jamal also told about the whole story of his life. The police believed him and released him to continue participating in the show. Actually, Jamal joined this program not for the money but for Latika. He knows Latika likes to watch this show, so he keeps trying till the end. When Jamal returned to the show, the audience came to watch in large numbers. Including Salim and Latika. He saw Jamal's perseverance. So Salim gave the phone to Latika and let her go, leaving her to find Jamal. On the way, she received a call for help from Jamal. She said she was safe but didn't know the answer to the question. Jamal smiles. Actually, he already knows the answer to this question. He called just to confirm Latika was safe. He gave the correct answer. The audience stood up and applauded. The prize of 20 million rupees was conquered by an 18-year-old boy. But Jamal didn't care about it at all. What he cared about was that he and Latika were together.